Revelio.
How long am I supposed to do this for?
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Reparo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Confringo.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here. What do we have here?
Hello?
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes. Petrificus totalis. A ladder. That's what I need.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
Over here!
I feel as though you're not even trying. You done defeated our encampment in the tower. You won't do it!
You can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal. Slow down. Like that, you're swift.
I don't like the looks of that encampment. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
If only I could get my hands on Fig or that student.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
This is the spot on the map. Best have my wits about me. Arrest them. Cops. Send them. Expelliarmus.
I will make it pay.
Revelio.
What went on here, I wonder? This looks like trouble. Petrificus Totalis.
Someone there?
Don't do that! Incendio. Expelliarmus.
As if you could.
Accio. Defendo.
What will we find in here?
Revelio.
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around. What's that? Who's there? What was that? What am I doing here? An intruder!
Incendio. Protego.
Red Rock will lead us to it!
Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Protego.
Someone been taken out last week. Why can't I
Repulsor. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Confringo. Defendo.
Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. Not your best, the student of the town. You are terribly
Boiler door. How to open it?
Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You won't be able to stop Ranrock's loyalists. Think you're clever?
Incendio. Arresto Melissa. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
You won't get away. What?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Stew like what my mother used to make. Like
One
eggs.
way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Incendio. Accio. Depulso.
Ranrock, we're here to see this!
Incendio.
I won't rest.
Arresto momentum.
Such arrogance.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
No! I will make you pay.
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Build magnitudes, won't distract me!
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Action effect!
They're just surrender now.
Incendio.
Pity, not quite.
Expelliarmus.
Easily.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Incendio.
I've been fighting since.
Potato. Stupefy. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Revelio.
I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there. Patricus Totalis.
Who's correct coming here?
Potato.
Stupendous!
Arresto momentum. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
Revelio.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. How did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
only I could invent a new potion.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Revelio.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. A good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
The area's too.
Not quiet enough.
You don't believe you can just...
I will make you pay. Rather unwise coming back.
Accio.
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling? I won't rest. Let's get this over. Stupid child!
Stupid. Ringo. Glacier. Defender. Revelio. Revelio. Quietly now. Patricius Totalis.
You've made your last mistake. One less human to worry about. I deserve better than patrol duty. How nice of you to stop by. Nice try. It's me. You're weak, human. This way. There you are.
Accio. Glacial. Defender. Confringo.
Let's get this.
Incendio.
You're making this too easy.
Depulsor.
I won't rest until you're dead. This is where you will fail.
Expelliarmus. Arrest.
How nice of you to stop by.
Lumos.
I won't
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I'll cut you from
Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You don't know. Oh, little moon calf.
Confringo.
You gave me no choice.
Expelliarmus.
Over here.
Depulsor. Expelliarmus.
No!
Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Depulsor. Reparo. Confringo. Defender.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio. Defender.
Why don't you come up here and fight? You've made your last mistake.
Accio. Defender. Confringo.
You always had a lot of me down.
Expelliarmus.
How nice of you to stop by. Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
Arresto. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Defender. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Glacius! Defender!
You are postponing it. You can't.
That was meant for me? Not quite.
That one there. Seems your art isn't in this at all.
Arrest the momentum repulsor! Expelliarmus!
I hate this, mate.
But this is sad. Really, it is.
Expelliarmus!
Pitiful.
Arrest the momentum!
That's exactly it. An utterly pitiful display.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo!
I shall avenge your death.
Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Defender!
You've made your last mistake. Are you sure you... How nice of you to stop. Let's get this over with.
Confringo!
I won't rest. Dead.
Confringo! Revelio! Arresto momentum incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until...
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I'm a chocolate, not a toy!
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Expelliarmus!
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo! Revelio! Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the Loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They
Revelio!
have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio!
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.